Hey, another durag, it's your boy DC here with a DC short story. Today we gonna talk about my homeboy Adam. Adam, he smokes, but he doesn't like smoke as much as me. He might beg to differ, but it is what it is. One time, like back in the day, we used to smoke out this plastic bottle called the Gravity Bomb, and all the time, like anytime that we were short on weed or we didn't have enough money or we just had roaches just laying around, we definitely would put them roaches in the bong, in the Gravity Bong, and light it up. So my boy Adam, he had never seen one of these, so I let him try it one time, and he was on his bootay. Like when I tell you he was on his bootay, like he couldn't finish the entire bottle. So he felt like, you know, after that one time he was an expert, and I was like, okay, cool, you an expert now, so come hit this. So he hit it one time and he took it like a champ. He was coughing a little bit, you know, a little bit stuck in his lungs, you know, cool beans. So it was this one particular time where we were over, like on my side. He had brought one of his homeboys with him to like, hey, come hit this Gravity Ball. Cool. It's whatever. He's sitting over there chilling because we gonna roll up. And then I was like, here, we get past the Gravity Ball round while we rolling up, you know, just to get us a little buzz going. He look at his homeboy, talk about some, yeah, bro, you don't know nothing about this. I know you don't know nothing about this. I'm finna show you how to take it. My boy took the entire hit in one gulp. He swoop. And I'm like, okay, all right, we gonna see how this go. He let it out, he coughing. I'm like, all right, yeah, he took it like a champ. Then he kept coughing. And I'm like, okay, I see where this going. You know, you get that cough where you, or you finna gag. He had that. And I'm like, oh boy, here we go. I'm like, see, he talked all that head, acting like he was a professional. He only hit the Gravity Bone 2 times in his whole life. It take you about a good 10, 15 times to master that Gravity Bong. I'm going to tell you right now. Because coming from my standpoint with me, when I first learned, that shit slapped me real hard. But not too much because I was a stoner. But anyway, back on the subject. And it smacked him real hard. So he started throwing up. But it became to the point where he started throwing up mucus. Like he didn't have eat no food that day. He just throwing up straight mucus. And me and his homeboy, we looking at him. I'm like, damn, he all right? But me and him, we passing the blunt back and forth. We still hitting that motherfucker. All right, like, you want to hit the Gravity Bomb, bro? Let's go hit the Gravity Bomb, bro. Shoot. He's talking about, no, I'm good, bro. I'm good. I said, okay, I bet. He's still throwing up and shit. I'm like, you know what? This is what happens. Like when you think you Big Chief, you figure out who the real Big Chief is around here, okay? But what do I know? I'm just a dude that do rags. Today, not durag. It's your boy DC here with the DC short. Today we gonna talk about, man, y'all need to watch out. Like story time once again. So not too long ago, I had dealt with this shorty who I had met at a party, and I had seen her at another party, multiple parties before, but I really wasn't messing with her. But this particular night, I was a little sauce, you know. I wasn't really tripping, you know. So when you get like a little bit of liquor, you be like, all right, you know, forget it. So I kind of let the liquor do whatever, because she was trying to rough me up, like put me in a position. I'm like, bro, hold on, wait a minute. You know what you not finna do is try to rough me up. So what I did, I had to prove my point. And the first thing that she tells me is, you don't tell nobody. Like, nobody needs to know about this, whatever. Well, I am. Cool, fine. I'm not tripping. You don't tell nobody. I didn't tell nobody. So the next day, like, my homegirl, she asked me, so, like, how was what? What do you refer to? What are you talking about? Because I'm really quite confused on what you were asking me. So she texts me, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, it was cool or whatnot or whatever, right? So literally a day later, I'm getting a message from the girl that and she's like, hey, why are you telling people that we did stuff together? Why are you telling people who I went? I'm like, what are you talking about? Shorty, I ain't told nobody. I said, what happened is, I got people coming up to me asking what happened. I don't know what you talking about. I don't have any idea. So you need to go ahead and get yourself in correct order and correct fashion. Now, what I did see a couple nights before when we did do it was she was talking to one of the girls that asked me that question. And I had already thought, like, bro, she got to be telling her that. Why is she telling her? I don't know. So, yeah, it came out. She told her. So I'm just like, so you getting mad at me for something that I didn't even do. I didn't tell nobody, but you expect me and you hold me to a certain thing. See, this is exactly the reason why DC likes to stay to himself, you know? Or I should be asking questions like, who don't say nothing too much, who keep they stuff on the DL, because look, I'm not trying to have my business out here like that. This is why I keep my shit discreet and keep my stuff exclusive. For this exact reason right here. Because I don't need anybody and everybody up in my business. Ask me questions about what I did, how I did, anything. Unless you're really trying to figure that out yourself. If you're not trying to figure it out yourself, why are you asking questions? I'm just a dude that work directs. It's Durag Confessions.